Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Direct to Exec online event. I am your host, JP, and today we have our A&R challenge, and we have 14 artists all competing for an opportunity to meet with three record label A&Rs in person in a one-on-one private studio meeting. The artist with the top score in today's event uh, will get that opportunity to meet with the A&Rs. So let's introduce our judges for today's event, one at a time. Starting off with Polo. He is an A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing. How are you?
Doing great. As you know, we always got a question for our A&Rs. My question for you today is, what do you think an A&R or you personally, what do you tend to gravitate towards more? Do you prefer to sign the trendy artist, or would you prefer to look at an innovative artist, somebody who's doing something new and not following the trends?
I mean, I'll probably myself personally would probably be interested in the innovator. And then as an A&R, you like to challenge yourself and see if you can find an artist and just build on longevity. But honestly, just any artist that's gonna last. I mean, I don't want to one hit wonder or somebody that is out today and then when this, another sound comes out in a couple months or a year, he phases out. I want somebody that can reinvent themselves, adapt, and adjust to what's going on every day. Um, I mean, it's not that many, but obviously, our main goal is to find those key artists.
Absolutely, well said. Thank you, Polo. Thanks for joining us today again. Our next judge on today's lineup, he's an A&R director at Atlantic Records. You guys know him as Knowledge. Knowledge, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm good. What's going on with you, man?
Doing good myself. My question for you today is, how do you discover artists? Do you usually um, go to them first, or do you find most artists by them sending you music? Like, what's the number one way that you as an A&R discover artists?
Um, I've never actually found an artist by them sending me music. Um, I'm always usually I find an artist either online somehow, right through social media somehow, through YouTube, a blog posting them or something like that, right? Um, or somebody I know plays me the music. You know what I mean? A producer I know, the artist manager, maybe I know that. Maybe I know him or her. Um, you know, somebody in that artist camp, maybe, or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? Somebody I have a relationship may come to me and say, hey, yo, I met this kid, blah, 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 whatever the case, and they'll play me the music. So, that's one thing I always tell artists, don't even really reach out to A&R for real about your music. You know what I'm saying? Like unless you have a connection with that artist, that A&R, like that person for real. But just as far as like blindly sending them your music, like yo, check me out. Like don't even do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you just make it in your lane, if you carving out your lane and your music is where it needs to be, and you're growing your brand and you're doing your thing on social media and you're putting out the content and you're really doing everything you need to do as an artist, and your music is really at a point where it needs to be, you're growing your fan base, then the artist, I mean, the A&R will find you. You know what I'm saying? The A&R will find you somehow, some way. Um, and that's when you're on the right track. That's when you're at least coming in with some leverage, like someone's reaching out to you to work versus you damn near begging almost, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, check me out, check me out, check me out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just focus on the craft, focus on being the best artist, the music, the brand, the image, everything like that. And if you're doing it right, then the right people will reach out to you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Knowledge, for joining us today. Our next judge on today's lineup, he's a VP of A&R Motown Capitol Records. He goes by Sean Barron. Sean, how's it going?
All good. How about you?
Doing great. Thanks for asking. My question for you, is for do you the label, or as an A&R, do you prefer to sign an artist who already has a team that helps them, or do you guys also go for artists who may not have a team and are doing this solo?
I mean, it really depends. If the artist is doing it solo and he's doing it at a high level, then yes. But most of the times, the artist has a team. I don't think any artist is gonna be successful without a team, especially at that high of a level with so much that comes with it and so much that goes into it. You need different people to help you execute on that level.
Absolutely, well said. Thank you, Sean, for joining us today. And we're gonna get things started with our first artist of the day. They go by Cutter Man 100 Grand. Just give me 1 second while we bring him in here. And Cutter Man, what's going on, man? How you doing?
What's up, boss?
So, where are you from?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Nice. We got your song here. It's called it's called Rich Porter. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
Man, it was just me being in a tough time. I had $1 to my name, and I turned it to 30,000. So the hustle in me, I felt like Rich Porter. That was the energy and vibe for that record.
All right, that's what's up. Before we get into your track, give us a quick shout out to your social media. Let everyone know where they can find your music.
On Instagram, I'm on Instagram at Cutterman_100 grand, CUTTAMAN_100 grand. And on Facebook, I'm Cutterman 100 grand as well. Twitter, Cutterman 100 grand. TikTok, Cutterman 100 grand. So that's pretty much it.
All right, sounds good. We're gonna get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
Okay.
Video by the directors.
When you look into a man's eyes, look closely, you'll see the truth. I'm laying low in order. Calling me and texting me, I straight ignored them. Got a mean Spanish chick, she out Atlanta, Georgia. You tryna talk to her, don't even try, you can't afford her. I know some killers, they gon' ride with me across the border. She open up her legs, I drink her like a pussy water. I had to run my hustle up, I feel like Richard Porter. I had to run my hustle up, I feel like Richard Porter. They tell me time after time, take off. Talking to me, boy, I don't like how you talking to me. Look at my eyes, you're coughing to me. Roll up a blunt and I cough on the leaf to go off on the beat, I go off when you sleep. They don't fit in, busting down doors, we gon' kick them till we get in. Head game scholar, I'm a teacher, gave her straight A's. Grind never stop, wide awake, it's been like 8 days. I'm not surprised by you busters emphasize. I just open up her legs and I park in her garage. I'm laying low in order. Calling me and texting me, I straight ignored them. Got a mean Spanish chick, she out Atlanta, Georgia. You tryna talk to her, don't even try, you can't afford her. I know some killers, they gon' ride with me across the border. She open up her legs, I drink her like a pussy water. I had to run my hustle up, I feel like Richard Porter. I had to run my hustle up, I feel like Richard Porter. They tell me time after time, take rearrange your whole lane. Richie with this whole thing. Talk with my cousin, he gon' ride for that whole thing. I got the digits, then I slid like Soul Train. Still independent, swear to Christ, this is a cold game. My wave, you amazed. I get on wax and spaz with the train. Not in my prime, I had to get specific. You burned the bridge and now you're torn your bridges. What a shame. I'm laying low in order. Calling me and texting me, I straight ignored them. Got a mean Spanish chick, she out Atlanta, Georgia. You tryna talk to her, don't even try, you can't afford her. I know some killers, they gon' ride with me across the border. She open up her legs, I drink her like a pussy water. I had to run my hustle up, I feel like Richard Porter. I had to run my hustle up, I feel like Richard Porter. They tell me time after time, take off.
Video by the directors.
All right, that was Cut a Man 100 grand with the video for his song. Let's kick it off to our judges and see what they thought about it. Up first, he is an A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, what do you think about Cut a Man and his song?
I think he did a good job. I like the song. I'm not mad at it. I didn't love it, but I think he did a good job with the video. I like this personality that he was showing through the video and the song. He looked comfortable behind the camera. I just think, the songwriting, like I said, didn't necessarily stick out to me as far as like the lyrics of it, just, you know what I mean? But overall, I did think he did a good job. It had a theme to it. He stuck to the idea. He showed good understanding of like structure, song structure. And then just the presentation of it was good. So yeah, I think he did a good job.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. Let's kick it off to our next judge. He's an A&R director at at Rock Nation. Polo, what do you think about Cut a Man and his song?
Yeah, I agree with Nas. I think he did a good job. Did a good job in the video. Came with the energy. Like Nala said, I wasn't crazy about the song itself. The song didn't really move me, but I think he did a good job when it came to structure, when it came to the chorus. You know what I'm saying? It was entertaining, so yeah, definitely wasn't mad at this at all.
All right, thank you, Polo. And then let's move on to our next judge. He's VP of A&R Motown Capital. Sean, what do you think about Cut a Man?
I think both of the judges hit it on the head. I felt like it wasn't like the greatest song. It's some shit I heard before, but his execution of it was, great. It was flawless. His video was dope. His song structure was dope. Everything is there, but just think outside of the box when you think of like song structures. That's just a lot of stuff in that song, we heard a million times before. So get the people your real life, and then I think you'll be fine.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Sean. A lot of positive feedback there from all three of our judges there, Cut a Man. So make sure to stay tuned all the way until the end to see if you're the top artist for today's event. We're going to move on to our next artist on the lineup. They go by HBK Dre. Not sure if we have him here in the Zoom. So we're just going to get right into their song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up. Tudo. Tell her bring friends cause I can't fuck with Uno. Walk with a limb cause my pockets on sumo. I just might switch it up, pop out a photo. Now we can't pose, I ain't taking no photos. I tell her keep clothes on, I just want a Lobo. When I get neck, I bounce out like a pogo. They both wanna fuck, so I tell them play no. If they both wanna fuck, then I'm fucking on both hoes. I feel like Limitless when I'm off Coco. She wanna film this shit, get out of GoPro. Start with that feeling shit, bitch, that's a no. Like we can't even kick it, little bitch, this ain't dojo. You wanna ring, who the fuck is you photo? My diamonds, they bling, yeah, they coated in froyo. My chopper is sing, don't get hit with this solo. I know if I keep on dropping consecutive hits, that one day I'll blow like a nuke. They told me to wait on my turn, I patiently waited. Now fuck it, I'm done being mute. Got a little too litty while sipping on Henny. Hope I don't black out and puke. Thumbing through hundreds and fifties or 50s for clubbing the hundreds for spending no jewels. And I know that bitch is gon' miss me. She wanna come back like a frisbee, but I need a hoe that's on go. She spent on that pole till she dizzy, and she hit her friend on the phone, and she said that you should come with me, and she said I already know. It really do sound kinda tempting. Bitch, get up, I just might pull up and hop out a Tudo. Tell her bring friends cause I can't fuck with Uno. Walk with a limb cause my pockets on sumo. I just might switch it up, pop out a photo. Now we can't pose, I ain't taking no photos. I tell her keep clothes on, I just want a Lobo. When I get neck, I bounce out like a pogo. They both wanna fuck, so I tell them play no. If they both wanna fuck, then I'm fucking on both hoes. I feel
feel like limitless when I'm off cocoa. She wanna film this shit, get out of GoPro. Start with that feeling shit, bitch, that's a no. Like we can't even kick it, little bitch, this ain't dojo. You wanna ring, who the fuck is you photo? My diamonds, they bling, yeah, they coated in froyo. My chopper is seen, don't get hit with this solo. I overheard Grizz on the phone, he talking to hoes. I think that he bringing me 6, cause I need like 3 in the bed and 2 for the head, and one of them shooting the flick. These niggas start checking my bread, it's off with his head. My niggas Nick Cannon with sticks. That means he's drumming and drumming and drumming and drumming until that bitch clicked and he dipped. But I ain't promoting the violence, I just cannot stop him from wildin'. I'd rather sit back with your bitch on my lap, I put wood on her chin like a violin. I'm giving her back D&D, after that I be blocking her number for silence. But when I need next, she'll come over for that, call me Harley the way she be riding.
I just might pull up and hop out a two-door. Tell her bring friends cause I can't fuck with Uno. Walk with a limp cause my pockets on sumo. I just might switch it up, pop out a photo. Now we can't pose, I ain't taking no photos. I tell her keep clothes on, I just want a logo. When I get neck, I bounce out like a pogo. They both wanna fuck, so I tell them play no.
If they both wanna fuck, then I'm fucking on both hoes. I feel like limitless when I'm off cocoa. She wanna film this shit, get out of GoPro. Start with that feeling shit, bitch, that's a no. Like we can't even kick it, little bitch, this ain't dojo. You wanna ring, who the fuck is you photo? My diamonds, they bling, yeah, they coated in froyo. My chopper is seen, don't get hit with this solo.
All right, that was HBK Dre with their song "Hop Out." Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about it. Up first, he's VP of A&R Motown Capital, Sean. What did you think about HBK and their song?
Same as the last artist for me. Great execution, nice video. Song just didn't really do nothing for me because it just sounds like everything else that's out. So I would just tell everybody to like really think about their song concepts and what they saying and who they trying to speak to. Yeah.
There you have it. Thank you, Sean. Let's kick it off to our next judge. He's an A&R director at Atlantic Knowledge. What did you think about HBK?
Yeah, same thing Sean said. It sound good, the video is good. But lyrically, they weren't saying something, they didn't say anything that we hadn't really heard before. Just the melody, everything that they did kind of was good, but it wasn't something that we hadn't really heard before. So I feel like you don't necessarily, it's a conversation we always have, but you don't necessarily have to do something different from what everybody's doing. But if you're going to do what everybody's doing, you're going to have to do it better than everyone's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to figure out one of the two, either come up with something that's more original and unique and kind of has a different feel to it. Or if you're going to do that, you got to do it better than everyone else. You know what I'm saying? To where it sticks out. Otherwise it kind of gets lost in there and you're going to get some traction. But, like I said, it just kind of gets blended in with everything else.
Absolutely, well said. Let's kick it off to our next judge, see what they thought about it. He's an A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, what did you think about HBK?
Yeah, Sean and Knowledge kind of said it all. I mean, it's definitely was cool. We wasn't mad at what they did. Just wish the song stood out a little bit. Wish it was a little bit more different than what we already heard. I mean, like I said, the video did a good job. Song did a good job. It's just the song itself, it didn't really stand out or grab my attention. So like hope they take some of advice that Knowledge gave them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like finding your personality, adding your personality, make it stand out from things that we already kind of heard. So
there you have it. Thank you, Polo. A lot of valuable feedback there from our judges. A lot of positive feedback as well. We're going to keep it moving to our next artist on the lineup. They go by Amir Banks. Just give me 1 second while we bring them into the Zoom. And Amir, what's going on? How you doing? Can you turn on your camera and your mic for us?
Apologize, I'm doing that now. Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you? Tell us where you're from.
I'm originally from Camden. I stay in Magnolia, it's in New Jersey.
Okay, that's what's up. We got your song here. It's called "Please Say I Do." Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
I originally wrote this song for my mom. And my dad recently got married in July. So I originally wrote the song there. I got to perform it as I walked my mother down the aisle. So all of it's real. We ended up shooting a video at the wedding.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you. That's the back drift of it. The way I shot the video, I kind of wanted to mimic like an old doo-wop type sound. So in the beginning, I got like Three of Me. Like that was kind of like the image type style I was trying to go for.
Okay, sounds good. Before we get into your song, give us a quick shout out to your social media. Let everyone know where they can find your music.
IG is Amir Banks of 856. Everything else is just Amir Banks, AMEER space BANKS.
All right, cool. Sounds good. We're gonna get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
All right, thank you.
I see an angel when I look at you, so perfect, and you think I deserve this. Baby, 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 please say I do. Baby, 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 you make me wanna say. Your eyes, you walk, you talk, it does something to me, and I just can't let it go. I need you by my side, so gorgeous and abundant. Baby, baby, would you take me? If you be mine, get a safe man. Promise I will never let you down. You ever crown my queen, it's heaven now. Be my queen, girl. Is a throne in my home, I give the world. Baby, 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 please say I do. I see an angel when I look at you, so perfect, and you think I deserve this. 22 years, here we are, happily gathered. You mean so much to me. I vow to love, vow to cherish, vow to treat you right till I perish. It was scary on one knee, my eyes closed, will we be? Your decision, I was waiting, sweat running down, heart racing. How we're leaving, you said yes, joyful tears and lost stress. I see an angel when I look at you, so perfect. You think I deserve this? 'Cause I see an angel when I look at you. You're a goddess. Baby, 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 please say I do. Please say I do. Please, baby, you make me wanna say. Roses are red, violets are blue. I don't know what life is if I wasn't with you.
All right, there you have it. That was Amir Banks with his video for Please Say I Do. Let's kick it off to our judges and see what they thought about it. Up first, he's an A&R director at Rock Nation Polo. What did you think about Amir and his song?
It was cool. I like the video. Definitely like the visual. Think he did a good job. I just, again, the writing to me could have been a little bit better. Just, even in the chorus, I just felt like that could have been a little bit better. But I think he did a good job. And just, maybe just try to connect with some writers, you know what I mean? See if they just can help on that end. But to me, I think he did a good job.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Polo. Move on to our next judge, Sean Barron. Sean, what did you think about Amir and his song?
Yeah, same exact comments as Polo. Beautifully executed video. I wanted the song to be so good, but it wasn't. The songwriting, it was lackluster, but I feel like you got a lot of potential. Just maybe have a writer come in and help you with the writing a little bit.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Sean. Move on to our next judge from Atlantic Records. Knowledge, what did you think about Amir?
Yeah, same thing. Song was there, or everything was there except for the writing. The songwriting was the major issue with that song.
There you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. And a lot of positive feedback there from our judges. A few things to work on there for you, Amir, but make sure to check out the feedback email after the event to see the judges' written feedback. And make sure to stay tuned to the end to see if you're the top artist for today's event. We're going to kick it off to our next artist. They go by OG Compass. Just give me 1 second while we bring them in here into the Zoom. And OG, what's going on? How you doing? Can you unmute yourself? There you go. Hey, what's up? How's it going?
What's going on? I'm good, brother. Yourself?
Good. Thanks for asking. We got your song that we're about to play. It's called Stuck in My Ways. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's that about?
Yes, sir. So, Stuck in My Ways, honestly, that was the first song I actually punched. I punched in. Usually I write and read and everything, but Stuck in My Ways was that record where I reached that level where I just started punching in. And it's just depicting pretty much everyday life. Just what I'm going through in my world, just bringing the people into my world, letting them know what's going on,
Cool, that's what's up. Before we get into your video, let everyone know where you're from and give us a quick shout out to your social media and let us know where we can find you.
Six Side, Toronto, Canada. OG Compass, you can search OG Compass on all the platforms or GCMP VSS on Instagram. And yeah, those are my handles.
All right, sounds good. We're going to get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
All right.
I'm stuck in my way. Oh, I stuck in my way. I'm stuck in my way. I'm stuck in my way. Oh, no, I don't play. Girl, I been trapping all day. Feds out, stuck in my ways. I gotta get it all way. Gotta get it, run up a check on my niggas and split it. Don't do the Gucci, so Fendi to fit it. She don't like the swallow, so this bitch she spit it. Niggas claim bodies and ain't even did it. I made her a runner, she told me she with it. But after the cash, you know that I hit it. She said that she love me, I don't do commitment. We go to the south, we order the shipment. I beat up the pussy, she lay like a kitten. I don't have to write, so you know this ain't written. I beat it like August, she don't do admitting. I'm cold as the snow, so she need her a mitten. We run up the band, so there's no insufficient. My aim is on point, so I shoot from a distance. I hit him for sure, that's the end of existence. I got CODs, this is not an enlistment. I lost me the gun, so I need me a shipment. I lost the VV, so I need a reshipment. Right now I'm so busy, I need an assistant. She think that I'm cute, so there is no resistance. I think that I'm God, I don't think that I'm Christian. He called all these shots, he don't need a physician. My flow is so shocking, bitch, no one is stuck in my way. Oh, no, I don't play. Girl, I been trapping all day. Feds out, stuck in my ways. I gotta get it all way.
All right, and that was Amir. I'm sorry, that was OG Compass with his song "Stuck in My Ways." Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about it up first. A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, what do you think about OG and his song?
I thought the song was okay. I like the video. I think that the hook needed to be better. And I think that in the verse, like he used the same melody the whole verse, so it got boring after a while. You know what I mean? I think that felt like a 16, but it got boring after a while. I feel like you got to be able to switch it up in the verse, at least two melodies in the verse or two different cadences in the verse to kind of give it, either take it up a notch or bring it down right before you go into bring it back up with the hook or something. You know what I'm saying? And I just think the hook wasn't memorable enough on that. But overall, he did a good job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, with the video and the song wasn't bad. But to bring it to life more and make it a better record, I think those things would be needed.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. Let's kick it off to our next judge, see what they thought. He's an A&R, he's VP of A&R Motown Capital. Sean, what did you think about OG?
Yeah, I feel like Knowledge hit it on the head. I feel like it was a solid song. It wasn't bad at all. Yeah, just same thing as, the rest of the other artists today. Just the songwriting could be better. I just want to hear something, that sticks out a little bit more and that really resonates. But you got all the potential in the world. So, just keep going.
There you have it. Thank you, Sean. Let's move on to our next judge, Polo. Polo, what do you think about OG and his song?
Yeah, I agree with the judges. I feel like, it was good, but, obviously it could have been a little bit better. I agree with Nas where it could have been another melody and not, he could have switched it up and not kept the same melody throughout the whole record. And like Sean said, just wish the writing was a little bit better, but you can hear the potential. Just got to keep practicing, keep writing.
There you have it. Thank you, Polo. A lot of positive feedback there for you, OG Compass. Judges see a lot of potential in you, so make sure to check out the feedback email after the event and stay tuned to the end to see if you're the top artist for today. We're going to move on to our next artist. They go by Mr. Smith. Not sure if we have him here in the Zoom, so we're just going to go ahead and get right to their song. We'll be right back.
All right, thank you, judges. Check out my EP, Rain EP.
Sounds good.
So awesome they had to lie. Historically rise their pride. Claim liberation.
Why you got that TV so loud? I can't hear myself think. I need you to go to the store and get a couple things for me and go past Jay's house and get my bowl. But if she arguing with Marcus, keep it moving because they going to be arguing all day and night. And I done told you better keep an eye out for Pirelli because he got the cops on speed dial making up a reason to call on any and every black face. And also, make sure you stay your behind away from DeAndre and Spud because that dope in their pocket got football numbers attached to it.
So awesome they had to lie. Historically rise their pride. Claim liberation, but really just colonized. Melanin within, bring jealousy, they despise. Too much education, you're overly qualified. 3/5 don't quantify, deserving apologize. Nigga with too much power, oh well, he gotta die. Widow who gotta cry. Kids don't understand, never said their goodbyes. Culture that's ostracized. Knowing that we great, but awesomeness falsified. Magnified bad is what they do oftentimes. Original man, don't let them tell you otherwise. Regardless of the world, demand your diamonds and pearls. You're awesome, consistently tell our boys and girls. I know you don't hear it enough. You the stuff, simply is nothing more to discuss. What? Cuz
Wake up, time to get your blessing. Walk around with your head down, stressing, yeah. Don't you know that you are beautiful? Hair growing to the sun and your skin glows. Wake up, today another lesson. Don't you dare worry about acceptance, yeah. You gotta know that you are beautiful. Hair growing to the sun and your skin
So awesome
glows.
they had to kill us. Screw us just like a Phillips. No probable cause. Question us and they drill us. Took man out of the home, knowing it takes a village. Another mass shooting, they justifying the menace. Claim that we free, but the disadvantage systemic. Try to copy our rhythm, emulate our eugenics. 33, educated, I surpass the percentage. Influential and black, make them lead a game with a blemish. Now we got success as a dentist and a chemist. Focus on owning land, ain't no power in renters, setting records in Guinness. It's time to commend us. I know you don't hear it enough. You the stuff, simply is nothing more to discuss. What?
Yes, you do. You do owe me an explanation. It doesn't matter. The fact that you think it's okay.
Wake up, time to get your blessing. Walk around with your head down, stressing, yeah. Don't you know that you are beautiful? Hair growing to the sun and your skin glows. Wake up, today another lesson. Don't you dare worry about acceptance, yeah. You gotta know that you are beautiful. Hair growing to the sun and your skin glows.
All right, that was Mr. Smith with his song "Awesome." Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about it. Let's kick it off to Sean Barron. Sean, what did you think about Mr. Smith and his song?
I appreciate him, trying to sound different, but just song wise, it really wasn't, doing a lot for me. I liked his lyricism and I liked all that stuff, but like just song wise, it could be way better.
There you have it. Thank you, Sean. Let's move on to our next judge. He's from Rock Nation. Polo, what did you think about Mr. Smith and his song?
I like the message he had. The message was good. But the song overall just felt very nostalgic one. And the writing could have been a little bit better, but the message was strong. So being that he had a strong message, I just feel like the overall delivery could have been a little bit, tighter, and maybe even changed a little bit in the production. Production was cool, but I feel like a little bit nostalgic. I wish it was a little bit more up to date production on it.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Polo. Let's move on to our next judge, Knowledge. Knowledge, what did you think about Mr. Smith and his song?
Yeah, I agree with the guys. I think the message was important. The execution of it wasn't all the way there for me as far as the record and really, bringing it in and tying it together. But love the idea, love the message.
There you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. A lot of more positive feedback there for Mr. Smith. Let's move on to our next artist on the lineup. They go by Snow Loco. Not sure if we have him here in the Zoom. So we're just going to go ahead and move right into his song. We'll be right back.
I said no. It's low. I'm going global. Get that money just like you supposed to. They ain't with you, they act like they know you. Think I'm playing, so I gotta show you. When you make it, they act like you owe them. Knowing that I put this work on myself. I ain't lying, you can see for yourself. I was hurting, nobody ain't help. How you gonna tell me be humble? I waited so patient, just look at my plate. I done whipped so many cars, I can't wait till I been through my hood in a rape. I gotta focus, if you a distraction, I cut you right off from the gate. I just read up on the pound, I blow out the O and I beg on some A's. Foot on the gas, if you first then I'm up on your ass. Just watch how I run up the
the bag. For this country, I ain't reppin' a flag. I don't know why they making me mad. I'm chasing everything I wish that I had. I don't know why they hating so bad. I put in work for everything that I have. Niggas be phony. Pray to God they don't do me like Tony. I done ran that shit up on my lonely. Don't run up, I got it all on me. Remember times when my pocket was bony. Niggas didn't even offer baloney. Gotta watch who you callin' your homie. I done ran that shit up on my lonely. Whole nother level. I can stop, I just keep getting better. Can be broke, I'ma keep getting cheddar. I'm the man, she keep getting wetter. Remember them times when I was confused, nobody ain't make me better. Remember them times when I was down bad, nobody ain't make me clever. I'm going global. Get that money just like you supposed to. They ain't with you, they act like they know you. Think I'm playing, so I gotta show you. When you make it, they act like you owe them. Knowing that I put this work in myself. I ain't lying, you can see for yourself. I was hurting, nobody ain't help. How you gonna tell me be humble? I waited so patient, just look at my plate. I done whipped so many cars, I can't wait till I been through my hood in a rave. I gotta focus, if you a distraction, I cut you right off from the gate. I just read up on the pound, I blow up the O and I bag up some A's. Foot on the gas, if you first then I'm up on your ass. Just watch how I run up the bag. For this country, I ain't reppin' a flag. I don't know why they making me mad. I'm chasing everything I wish that I had. I don't know why they hating so bad. I put in work for everything that I have. Niggas be phony. Pray to God they don't do me like Tony. I done ran that shit up on my lonely. Don't run up, I got it all on me. Remember times when my pocket was bony. Niggas didn't even offer baloney. Gotta watch who you callin' your homie. I done ran that shit up on me.
And that was Snow Loco with his song Global. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about it. Up first, he's an A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, what did you think about Snow Loco and his song?
I wasn't mad at this. He came with the energy. Came with some few bars, you know what I'm saying? Video was cool. I think he did a good job, honestly. I like it was a chorus. I remember there was a chorus, so yeah, it was cool. Definitely. I'm not mad at him.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Polo. Let's move on to our next judge, A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, what do you think about Snow Loco?
Yeah, I thought the song was solid. I liked his energy. I think he was really saying something. I think that the hook needed to kind of stick out more. You know what I'm saying? I think it blended in with the verse to where you didn't necessarily realize it was the hook until you notice, oh, okay, he said this part already. You know what I'm saying? So, but overall, I thought he did a good job.
There you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. Let's move on to our next judge, Sean Berry. Sean, what do you think about Snow Loco?
Yeah, I agree with both of the other judges. I felt like he did a solid job. It wasn't like the best, but I feel like he has a lot of potential. So just keep it going.
All right, there you have it. Great feedback there from our judges for Snow Loco. We're gonna move on to our next artist. They go by TK Trues. Don't think we have him here in the Zoom. If he's in the Zoom, please raise your hand. Doesn't look like we have it, so we're just gonna get right into their song.
Era. TK, Truth. Fighting the struggle, I'm making it out. Been had a plan, now I figured it out. Running with muscle, no need to work out. He wanted a tussle, that Glock laid him out. If a bitch wanna squeeze and we bleeding, I'm down. Roaming around on the west side of town. Fucking with babies in Mexico like I'm the key. Whipping it high, be moving the keys. But I'm still out on my feet, walking around my heat. You might have thought I'm JB. All of my shooters be throwing them threes. Bad bitch ass fat with some double D's. Twin stick double D's. Spitting fire every time I breathe. Been blessed way before I sneeze. Yeah, hop out, pop out, stop now, I'm down. I had to reroute and find a new way. Now working no job, I gotta hustle to make it and spread out whatever is paid. I ain't have no whole thing. School trying to learn, I was skipping trying to get me a whole brain. Flip trying to get to a whole thing. Young still taking care of old things. If it's beef in the street, do not speak it, bitch. How you talking about money but sleep couch to couch? Why you acting so tough but you won't leave the house? You always playing with lions while running with sheep. Who you think you be fooling? Maybe back in 03. You really a bitch, you ain't scaring a thing. Pussy what you be, money's all I see. I don't like to talk, I don't speak for free. They trying to show love, all I'm seeing is hate. Said I shine like the sun, they say stay in the shade. You ain't want me to win, you be playing both sides. Told you don't fuck fuck with dog, you think I'm laying shit slide. I'm 3 up, check the clock, time is ticking, knock knock, we ain't playing, but you bitches been game. I weather the storm and still walk through that rain. You don't be on shit, bitch, just stay in your lane, bitch. Fighting the struggle, I'm making it out. Been had a plan, now I figured it out. Running with muscle, no need to work out. He wanted to tussle, that Glock laid him out. If a bitch wanna squeeze, then we bleeding him down. Roaming around on the west side of town. Fucking with babies in Mexico like I'm the key. Whipping it high, be moving the keys, but I'm still out of my feet. Walking around my heat, you might have thought I'm JB. All of my shooters be throwing them threes. Bad bitch ass fat with some double D's. Twin stick double D's. Spitting fire every time I breathe. Been blessed way before I sneeze, yeah. They know I stay high, I'm always puffing my steak out like prime, but I'm going 100. We be outside, most of them bluffing. Way to the top, I ain't stopping for nothing. All about guap model, get to the money. Get shot at back, she ain't keep it 100. I was down bad on the force, still ain't punting. Just scored a touchdown, I had him running. Riding with bees, don't get stung into fronting. Make sure he got it, we ain't living with nothing. Bitch, we be on that. Play, get your soul stat sick, bitch, I'm COVID. Your girl was homeless, now I keep a chrome. Big bitch all on me, I'm never alone. Clip sticking out, bitch, this banana long. You said I was tripping, but you did me wrong. Me and Brody be high like we Cheech and Chong. Yeah, like we Cheech and Chong. Oh, he wanted smoke, give him one to his dome. Catch that bitch slacking her steak out his home. Free my OG, he locked down doing time. He ain't even do it, but I still got denied. Missing my dog, reminisce about the night. Still on our 10 and back down from no fight, yeah. Fighting the struggle, I'm making it out. Been had a plan, now I figured it out. Running with muscle, no need to work out. He wanted to tussle, that Glock laid him out. If a bitch wanna squeeze, then we bleeding him down. Roaming around on the west side of town. Fucking with babies in Mexico like I'm the key. Whipping it high, be moving the keys, but I'm still out of my feet. Walking around my heat, you might have thought I'm JB. All of my shooters be throwing them threes. Bad bitch ass fat with some double D's. Twin stick double D's. Spitting fire every time I breathe. Been blessed way before I sneeze, yeah.
All right, that was TK Trues with his song Mexico. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about it. Up first, he's VP of A&R Motown Capital. Sean Barron, what did you think about the
Yeah,
song?
this one ain't really do too much for me. It was just a bunch of words. The flow was off, and he really wasn't making sense about anything he was talking about. So, just go back to the drawing board on it.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Sean. Let's move on to our next judge. Polo, what did you think about TK Trues in his song?
Yeah, it sounds like it's early. Like he's still trying to find himself as an artist. Still trying to get comfortable with the recording. You could tell like he's reading the words off the paper. Like the flow is not. It doesn't feel effortless. It's just feel like keep at it, man. Just keep writing, keep recording, get more comfortable, rap in front of the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Just it sounds a little early for me. So.
All right,
I'm always doing pads and no pads, so I'm like.
It's all good. Thank you, Polo. Director at Atlantic Knowledge. What did you think about TK Trues and his song?
Yeah, same here. I mean, the song was okay. Didn't feel like anything special necessarily. Still very early. Feeling like they're getting comfortable. Recording and getting out what they want to get out. So, little ways to go.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. We're going to move on to our next artist on the lineup. They go by AM. I think we have him here in the Zoom. Just give me 1 second while we bring him in. And AM, what's going on? How's it going?
Yo, how you doing?
Doing good. Tell us where you're from.
From Toledo, Ohio, 419, Mud Made.
All right, sounds good. We got your song here. It's called Say the Grace. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's that about?
Listen, I stopped doing music for 10 years because I jumped into the insurance industry and became an owner. So I stopped doing music. When COVID hit, I started back doing music. So I'm just having fun right now. I'm taking off. So basically, I'm the complete opposite of drill music. I hate hearing about killing and dying. So I'm talking about positivity, but I can still do it because I jumped off the porch at 11. So I still sound street. So I got the positivity plus the street. I'm ready to take off.
All right, sounds good. Before we get into your song, give us a quick shout out to your social media.
Yes. You can follow me on Instagram at AM_official music. That's AM_official music.
All right, sounds good. We're gonna get right into your track. Just give
Perfect.
AM, muscle. I stopped worrying about other people. I've been in that bag. I ain't gotta make no friends, kiss no ass, just run that case. I ain't gotta prove no points, I've been that guy, I rest my case. One side, this lane ain't safe. This year I can't wear no cape. All hundreds, they can't relate. Play full, let's say the grace. I ain't gotta make no friends, kiss no ass, just run that case. I ain't gotta prove no points, I've been that guy, I rest my case. One side, this lane ain't safe. This year I can't wear no cape. All hundreds, they can't relate. Play full, let's say the grace. I ain't gotta spin no blocks, take no shots, suppress no ops. I've been in that bag, they come in fast, this itch don't lag. Run to the money, no tag. Get what I want, no drag. When the world get a center of this ad, I'ma need money counters to add. 22-2, I'ma be front page from that double XL new mag. 22-3, need my name on the street in my city, I'ma need me an ad. Buy me a house all cash, I'ma be on TV, no Vlad. You on my mind, that's last. Bossed up, I stole on my past. I was that kid on the block all day. Held my hands, I was like Sugar Ray. Always knew that I would make a way. Man, I thank God that them shots didn't stray. Ran up 100, then I caught me a coupe next whip. I'm a stars in the roof. Feel like Paul, the way that I ball. I play for the green, just call me the truth. I ain't gotta make no friends, kiss no ass, just run that case. I ain't gotta prove no points, I've been that guy, I rest my case. One side, this lane ain't safe. This year I can't wear no cape. All hundreds, they can't relate. Play full, let's say the grace. I ain't gotta make no friends, kiss no ass, run that cake. I ain't gotta prove no points, I've been that guy, I rest my case. One side, this lane ain't safe. This year I can't wear no cape. All hundreds, they can't relate. Play full, let's say the grace. AM.
All right, there you have it. That was AM with his track. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about it. Up first, A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, what do you think about AM and this song?
I mean, I thought I like the idea of the song. I mean, I think he's talented. I understand exactly what he was saying going into it, and you know what he's talking about. It just felt like something was missing from it. I don't know. I just didn't love it. You know what I'm saying? I like the what he was trying to do. I understand what he was trying to do. I don't think the song wasn't by any means bad or anything like that. It just didn't all connect with me. I think matter of fact, like if I had to, I think it might have been the delivery for me. The delivery of it just wasn't. I don't know. It just didn't feel all the way there for me. But I do like the effort and the attempt, and you know what I'm saying, what he was doing.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. Let's kick it off to our next judge. He's VP of A&R Motown Capital. Sean, what did you think about Andre?
Yeah, I met him last week, and I like what he's doing. I think he got a lot of potential. Still a little bit of room for growth. I like the direction that he's going.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Sean. We're gonna move on to our next judge, A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, what do you think about AM and his song?
Yeah, I agree with both the judges. I feel like there is still room to grow. But I like the energy he came with. I just think like if there wasn't chorus, I'm not sure if I heard it. It didn't really stand out. So making sure moving forward that hook does stand out. You know what I mean? If you have one in it, and if it's not one in it, making sure you have a couple punchlines or bars that stand out. Give us a wow factor. You know what I'm saying? I like the energy though. Keep that going. The potential is there, but just make sure certain things stand out a little bit more.
There you have it. Thank you, Polo. Got a lot of nice feedback there from our judges. AM, make sure to stay tuned to the end to see if you're the top artist for today's event. I'm going to kick it off to our next artist on the lineup. They go by Cynical. I'm not sure if we have Cynical here in the Zoom. If you are in the Zoom, press the raise your hand button. There he goes right there. Give me 1 second while we bring him in. And Cynical, what's going on? How you doing? Can you turn on your camera and your mic for us?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up? How's it going? Where you from?
Good. I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida.
Nice, that's what's up. We got your song here, Goblin. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
It's really just about kind of being a little arrogant on the mic. You know, I feel pretty comfortable being a lyricist and kind of feel like I'm a problem when it comes to that kind of stuff. So that's kind of where it all comes from.
Okay, sounds good. Before we get into your song, give us a quick shout out to your social media.
You can find me anywhere. Just typing in Cynical, SINNAKEL, real Cynical on Instagram.
All right, awesome. Sounds good. We're going to get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
I'm in the business of vengeance. Hold your breath in the pretext. Vigilante, no regrets. I'm under each step like Billy Goat's gruff. You a lamb, you ain't tough. You a fraud, just a bluff. These suckers trying too much, and I'm just rolling, ain't a part of that. Nah, y'all were playing where the LARPing at. I'll bite your bloody knees off. You claim you can rap, we gonna check some facts. I'm twisted with my temper, son. I don't go relaxed, I just load up on tracks, writing verse after verse. I just hope I can last for all this hard work to work. That's why it's always attack. At the start of the match, I'm fully committed to my vision, bitch. Get off my sack. You know what I'm saying? I'm a motherfucking goblin. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I'm a motherfucking problem. It's time to sharpen my blade. Trying to air out my head. I think I might need some space. Carve some shit on my chest. Cause I'm killing it lyrically intricate. Call me a misfit. My ability's literally infinite. Staying persistent. I've been drilling it deep in my brain. These thoughts can stop, I'm destined to change. And though I can grow in so many ways, sometimes I'm trapped, surrounded by flames. Just tracking my thoughts, I ain't the same. You ain't on my team, you won't get a thing. Cause I had this dream for so many days. Don't be surprised, our friendship is strained. Don't draw me a line, I can tell when it's staged. We ain't alike, stay out of my lane. Cause I've been feeling dangerous, had enough as I can stomach. Now I wonder why you're so supportive. All of a sudden I hold a grudge like a birthmark. Man, I'm just getting warmed up. Won't step foot in my fortress. All that remain of our corpses. I'm in the interest of mischief. Hold your tongue and just listen. I'm vicious with rhythm, you end up meeting a mortician. You know what I'm saying? I'm a motherfucking goblin. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I'm a motherfucking problem. Ooh, boy, he changing. Like, what's got him so angry? He don't hang out with family. Maybe he don't gone crazy. More like, what relatives aren't negative, I'd invite to my premises. I have skeletons and the relevance to them are sensitive. Like, where the fuck was you? Well, now it's coming up. Matter of fact, you weren't around when I was growing up. See, I ain't the one you wanna play games with. I'm competitive, might celibate, I don't even give a shit. Nope. Pops taught me not to talk, I just plead the fifth. Take your bullshit and walk, you should leave me out the mix. I'm lethal in trace amounts, my past was toxic, medieval. Just point him out, fuck with a goblin. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that was Cynical with his song Goblin. Let's kick it off to our judges and see what they thought about it. Up first, he's VP of A&R Motown Capital. Sean, what do you think about Cynical and his song?
Needs a lot of work. Yeah, from the minute he like tried to rhyme Billy Goes Brup, I like just kind of tuned out. So just need a lot of work. A lot of work.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Sean. Let's kick it off to our next judge, A&R director at Rock Nation, Polo. What did you think about his song?
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, like Sean said, it needs work. I like the energy he was coming out. I get what he was trying to do, but just overall execution could have been tighter. I feel like he put a lot into the verses, but then when it came to the chorus, kind of like didn't really put much effort into it, and it didn't really stand out. And then he was saying a lot in the verses, but the mix of the record kind of took a little bit away from that. And then I did catch a couple bars, and like Sean said, it's like he just needs to continue writing. I mean, there's potential because when he's rhyming fast, it's clear, there's clarity in that. So that's one good thing. But making sure that it all ties in and leads into the hook, and the hook has to make sure that it ties in the song all together. So work on that, man. Work on the writing part of it.
There you have it. Thank you, Polo. Now let's move on to our next judge. He's an A&R director at Atlantic Knowledge. What did you think?
Yeah, I thought the song was okay. I think that the type of song that he was going for, the purpose of that type of record, I think lyrically it just wasn't anywhere near strong enough for what he was really trying to accomplish with that record. So definitely needs to go back to the drawing board and really challenge himself and figure out and pay attention to what people are saying these days and like how they come in, so you know what I mean, if it's on par with what's out.
For sure. There you go. Thank you, Knowledge. Got a lot of valuable feedback there from our judges, Cynical. So make sure to stay tuned to the end to see if you're one of the top artists for today's event. We're going to kick it off to our next artist. They go by Lyric. Looks like we have them here in the Zoom, so give me 1 second while I bring them in. And Lyric, what's going on? How you doing? Can you mute yourself and turn on your camera?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. How's it going?
Alrighty.
So, where are you from?
Hey. I'm from New Jersey, but I live in Florida.
Okay, nice. So we got your song here that we're about to play. It's called Outside. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
All right, it's called Outside because it's kind of like about the environment, but I'm from the streets, so I tried to, razzle dazzle it up, I guess, a little bit. I used to battle rap, so I'm really good at scheming. It's called scheming. I pick a topic and I like to stay there. I like to have fun with it. So that's how I did that.
Sounds good. Before we get into your song, give us a quick shout out to your social media.
All right, my social media on Instagram is Lyric Alexandria. And on TikTok, it's Lyric Galore. So, yeah, check me out.
Sounds good. We're going to get right into your song. Just give me 1 second.
Alrighty.
All right.
Yep.
Wind blows, gray skies, part of life. Wind blows, gray skies, part of life.
Damn, BT. I can move snow, I can make it rain too. About to flood the streets and got some pussy that'll drain you. Now I carry heat, the overcast, all the shade through. Might just make the news like the weather, people change too. Hot girl summer, cold bitch winter. I won't give up to my neck on blizzard. That means I'll be grinding from December to December. Everybody got their season, need you bitches to remember. I'm slicker than a raincoat.
might catch a sail and then I drive the boat. Any street you sink afloat. Shit get deep, don't cross the road. Wet 'em up, leave 'em soaked. Set 'em up, flee the coast, let 'em up, heroes. Skull and bone happens when you roam. Tryna fly alone, I condone when niggas make it home. Give 'em bow down. Fruit to be fruitful, use you if you useful. Recycle baby daddies if the kid's beautiful. Do for your seeds so I won't leave. All I need is birds and bees, backwoods and good trees. On a rise to make cash flow, a blue stream. Other sides won't last, bitch, my grass done grew green.
Rainbow, sunshine, butterflies. Wind blows, gray skies, part of life. Rainbow, sunshine, butterflies. Wind blows, gray skies, part of life.
Sitting on cloud nine, never got no downtime. Ground time, air J's found mine. I jump how high, no beef, cow high. Catch me outside, watch me outshine. I can move slow, I can make it rain too. Bout to flood the streets and got that pussy that'll drain you. Now I carry heat, the overcast, all the shade through. Might just make the news like the weather, people change too. Hot girl summer, cold bitch winter. I won't give up to my neck on blizzard. That means I'll be grinding from December to December. Everybody got their season, need you bitches to remember. I can move slow, I can make it rain too. Bout to flood the streets and got that pussy that'll drain you. Now I carry heat, the overcast, all the shade through. Might just make the news like the weather, people change too.
Rainbow, sunshine, butterflies. Wind blows, gray skies, part of life. Rainbow, sunshine, butterflies. Wind blows, gray skies, part of life.
All right, there you have it. That was Lyric with her song. Let's kick it off to our judges and see what they thought about it. Up first, he's an A&R director at Atlantic Knowledge. What did you think about Lyric and her song?
I thought the song was okay. Needed a lot of work. I think lyrically, lyrically it just wasn't there. I think the video, the presentation of it needed to be, you know, a little better than that. Even if it's just like a still shot of some artwork for that particular record or something. But yeah, it just still feels very early and a lot of work on that.
All right, thank you, Knowledge. Move on to our next judge, Sean Barron. Sean, what did you think about Lyric and her song?
Definitely feel a little bit early. But I'm not mad. It was a solid attempt. I see where she was trying to go, like intertwining like the earth with like her real life. I like the attempt at it, but yeah, it definitely seems early.
There you have it. Thank you, Sean. And let's move on to our next judge, Polo. Polo, what did you think?
Yeah, I agree with both judges. Where lyrically could have been better, and where it sounds early. But she could flow. She definitely could rap. I mean, she just has to get, you know, a little tighter with the rapping, a little tighter with the flow. And then obviously, you know, when it came to the chorus, put a little bit more effort to the chorus. You know what I mean? I felt like she put a lot more into the verses than the hook. And the hook, again, is what ties everything in. And then she could have still, you know, maybe the video could have been a little bit more different too. Like, you know, still shots were cool, but it was, you know, I just wanted to see a little bit more. But like I said, you can tell she can rap. It still just sounds early. But, you know, don't give up. Just keep doing it.
There you have it. Thank you, Polo. There you have it, Lyric. Got a lot of positive feedback there from our judges. Make sure to stay tuned to the end to see if you're the top artist for today's event. Gonna keep it moving to our next artist. They go by Lola Bunny. Not sure if we have Lola here. It doesn't look like we do, so we're just gonna get right into their song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
welfare. You deserved it because I was hurt, but that didn't work. Cause two wrongs will never make it right. And I got so tired of the fights when all I wanted was your love, your love, your love. Can't stop the tears from falling. I never meant for it to go this far. No, what I did would heal the scars, but all I did was make things worse. It would quench my thirst, but I was wrong. So this is my apology song. Can't stop the tears from falling. I never meant for it to go this far. Never meant what I did would heal the scars, but all I did was make things worse. Thought it would quench my thirst, but I was wrong. This is my apology song.
And that was Lola Bunny with her song. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about it. Up first, he's an A&R director at Atlantic Knowledge. What did you think about Lola and her song?
Yeah, I didn't think the song was very good. I just think all around needed to be better. Songwriting, the vocal performance, the production, the presentation of the video, the screenshots, just all around just needed to be a lot better.
All right, there you have it. Let's kick it off to our next judge, A&R director at Rock Nation, Polo. What did you think? Let's kick it off to our next judge. He's a VP of A&R Motown, Sean. What did you think?
I agree with Knowledge. Her auto tune was off. The songwriting needs work. Just everything needs work. I mean, she does. I do see some potential there, but just that song wasn't it.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Sean. Let's try Polo one more time. Polo, what did you think about Lola and her song?
Needs work, man. It's a lot. Just, from vocals to the writing, to even picking the production. And obviously video is just very, 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 very early.
There you have it. Thank you, Polo. Let's kick it off to our next artist on today's lineup. They go by Gunshot. It looks like we have him here in the Zoom. Just give me 1 second while we bring him in. And Gunshot, what's going on? How you doing?
Good, man. You guys can see me?
Yeah, we can see you. Well, tell us, where you from?
From Canada, just outside of Toronto.
Okay, nice. We got your song here we're about to play. It's called Sometimes. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
I think it was like a fun song. Like me and Solis, we worked together. We've known each other a long time. We always kind of messed around on the mic, and the first time that we went out to go shoot a video, so it was like a family day. So we had the kids with us and stuff too, and it was I don't know. There's a lot of cool lines in it, I think, and I think overall, like, we put some effort into it, and we do music because we love it, right? So.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Before we get into it, give us a quick shout out to your social media.
You can find me on Linktree / Up North Affiliations. So if you look for us on there, it'll link you anywhere you need to go.
All right, awesome. Sounds good. We're going to get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
Respect.
bands till you recognize you a bitch can't hang, so to step aside. Big cat toe grains in the exercise, big mask gold chains, that's the extra fly. Go against me and you're next to die. Whole team stay strapped, so who's next to slide? Pack so loud, get you extra fried. Gang tattoos always down to ride. 10 toes down, you can lose your life. Face tattoos cause I earned my stripes. Don't look now cause it's do or die. I see two clowns, is it you and I? Don't look back cause it's suicide. Big black mask, I put you inside. Don't stop now, just enjoy the ride. Brand new strap I can use inside. Baseball bats just to kill the time. Black skull cap and I cross that line. Full face mask, it's about that time. Never going back cause I'm out my mind. I cut myself and I bleed sometimes. Close my eyes and I dream sometimes. Hold my breath and I scream sometimes. All I really need is a peace of mind. All I really need is a peace of mind. I cut myself and I bleed sometimes. All I really need is a peace of mind. All I really need is a peace of mind. It's hot out when the cops out. Hop out, had to swap out. Fake are the ones that dropped out. Jammed up, that's a cop out. With the pain that I've been through, demons that I talk to. Just walk a mile in my shoes. Start seeing flashbacks. Light it up, get hot like a match pack. Look through the eyes of a maniac. Last straw, fuck that. Stress that, watch it lock when it comes back. Big mask with a big strap. Smoke weed, stay gas. Don't judge me by my past. Enjoy life cause it never lasts. Like a treasure, the trap smart the stash. In and out, quick for the cash. Before COVID had a strap and a mask. Always moving quick like the flash. I cut myself and I bleed sometimes. Close my eyes and I dream sometimes. Hold my breath and I scream sometimes. All I really need is a peace of mind. All I really need is a peace of mind. I cut myself and I bleed sometimes. All I really need is a peace of mind. All I really need is a peace of mind.
All right, that was Gunshot with his song. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about it. First, he's an A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, what did you think about Gunshot and his song? He still might be checking it out. Let's move on to our next.
I'm here.
There he goes.
It was cool. I like what they were. I like the attempt. I know what they were trying to do, but I just feel like lyrically could have tied it in a little bit better. And then I feel like when they put in a lot into the verses, but when it comes to the chorus, they're not. And that's the chorus is the most important part. So, artists going forward, like just be mindful that the hook has to be the main point of the song. It has to stand out. It has to make sense. So this, like, I heard the record, cool, but I didn't get the gist of what they were trying to portray. So just, be careful of that going forward. Just get tight with the lyrics.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Polo. Let's kick it off to our next judge, Sean Barron. Sean, what did you think about Gunshot in the song?
Yeah, I get what he was trying to do, but it just seemed early to me, like the delivery of it. I mean, it's not bad, but I would just tell you to just tighten up on your delivery a lot. It just came off like it wasn't flowing smooth. But yeah, it wasn't bad.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Sean. Let's move on to our next judge, A&R director at Atlantic Knowledge. What did you think about Gunshot?
I didn't think the song was really that great. I mean, it was cool. I like the attempt. The idea of what they were doing, but just lyrically, it has to be a lot stronger, and the delivery just has to be a lot more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It just felt like awkward and not like all the way comfortable and smooth.
There you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. A lot of valuable feedback there and positive feedback from our judges, Gunshot. Make sure to stay tuned to the end to see if you're the top artist for today's event. We're going to keep moving to our next artist. They go by Alan Himman. Give me 1 second while we bring him in. And Alan, what's going on? How you doing?
Hi, how are you? Good.
Doing good. Thanks for asking. Tell us where you're from.
I'm from Portland, Indiana.
Okay, nice. We got your song here. Come give it to me. Give us a little rundown on your song. What's it about?
It's kind of about just like the game of love and then just forgetting about all things and just wanting to let free, let go.
Okay, sounds good. Before we get into it, give us a quick shout out to your social media.
I really only use TikTok and Instagram. I haven't posted on either one for a while, but both of them are just Alan Hemmen, and Alan is ALLENHIMMEN.
All right, dope. Sounds good. We're gonna get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
Thank you.
In my run, keep it on a high note. Bottles hid in your coat, bad reputation, and tonight that's what I'm facing. I know I'm bleeding, that ain't no secret. So come on now, give it to me. If I let you have it, you better not pass it. A terrible woman. Let it rain on me, all senseless love. Now everybody's saying enough is enough. Oh, come give it to me. Come give it to me. Come on, give it to me. Come give it to me. Come give it to me. Come on, give it to me. Told me pick 'em up, my feet from the ground. Says that they're coming, but I don't hear a sound. Everybody's judging me, the run will be the death of me. Got the cards laid down, but you always trump me. Your bloody presence gives me a message from the one above. Don't know any better, my greatest treasure, or be my greatest pain. Oh, give it to me, your love and pain now. Know they say it's wrong, but I don't see how. Let it rain on me, all senseless love. Now everybody's saying enough is enough. Oh, come give it to me. Come give it to me. Come on, give it to me. Come give it to me. Come give it to me. Come on, give it to me.
That was Alan Himmin with his song "Come Give It to Me." Let's give it to. Let's move it on to our judges. Up first, he's an A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge. What did you think about the song?
Yeah, so I mean, I thought the song was all right though. Actually, I think the biggest thing for me was I think vocally he didn't really bring it home. I think he didn't allow the record to be better than it was. So I don't know. I think that was the main thing. The vocal, obviously, it's not something that we deal in necessarily on a daily basis, musically. But I feel like it could have been better than it was had the vocal performance been better. I think his voice didn't really have much range and didn't really like invite us in, but it has something to it, I think.
There you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. Let's kick it off to our next judge, VP of A&R at Motown Capital. Sean, what did you think about Allen and his song?
It's on me.
Yeah.
I think Knowledge was listening with the volume off. I didn't like this at all.
Damn, that's how you feel, Baron?
Knowledge said it wasn't bad. My man Knowledge tripping. Yeah, he had that thing turned off, but it's okay. Yeah, it just wasn't it. It's very early in your process, and yeah, you need to go back to the drawing board.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Sean. Let's kick it off to our next judge, A&R director at Rock Nation, Polo. What's your feedback for Allen?
I mean, Sean and Knowledge kind of said everything. It's cool, just could have been a little bit better, man. A little bit better. But that comes with writing, just comes with being more comfortable.
There you have it. Thank you, Polo. Let's move on to our next artist on the lineup. They go by LaDon. I'm pretty sure we have them here in the Zoom, so give me 1 second while I bring them in. And what's going on, LaDon? How you doing?
Hello, how are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm really phenomenal. It's a blessed day. Can't complain. Judges, it's a pleasure to be in your presence. Mr. Barron, it's good to see you again.
So we have your, well, first of all, tell us where you're from.
Well, I'm originally from Virginia, but I rep the entire DMV area.
Okay, that's what's up. So I know you placed second at the Coast to Coast Live Showcase in DC. How was that experience performing there?
You know, it really taught me to improvise. Not everything is going to go the way that you want it to. But you know, the show must go on. And, you know, with everything considered, I'm actually really, really proud of my performance. I mean, I did that. I did the damn thing. So yeah, it went really, really well. Thanks for asking.
That's what's up. We got your song here. It's called V2 Twerk Song. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, honestly, I just stay around beautiful women. And I've noticed that when we were outside this past summer, if the ladies are entertained, then the party must not be entertaining. So I wanted to create a song that will just basically help towards the entertainment of the ladies.
All right, sounds good. Before we get into it, give us a quick shout out to your social media.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. That's going to be at LEDON96X. And then you can find me on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. If you want to help a brother out and buy it, you can go to iTunes and Amazon Music. I would appreciate that as well. Yes, thank you.
All right, sounds good. We're going to get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
Yo, twerk something and shake my ass. I gotta twerk something and shake my ass. I wanna twerk something and shake my ass. I gotta twerk something to twerk something.
Let me come up in here and tell you a story. I promise Pinky E that this is not boring. This is a tale about Aki Hale and how we mixed together so well. First time it was innocent, buying drinks and shit. They'll be like, what do you want? I said something good. That VSOP do say over here, right her. When I throw it back, I got superpowers. Body so electric like I'm stormed for hours. Some can even fake me, call me Austin Powers. Do say make me feel like that shit out to Carter. And cause I reach ya, I would suggest ya stand back, cause I got that Casanova. One more shot and I'm gonna wanna know ya. But two more shots and then you come in and make hassa. Twerk something and shake my ass. I gotta twerk something and shake my ass. I wanna twerk something and shake my ass. You gotta twerk something to twerk something. Gotta twerk something and shake my ass. I wanna twerk something and shake this ass. I wanna twerk something and shake my ass. I wanna twerk something to twerk something. All my ladies in this place, I need y'all to go grab a drink and then come and get ready to twerk something to twerk some, yo. All my fellas in this place, go buy the ladies a drink and leave the rest up to me. I'll have them twerk something to twerk something. I don't know if y'all know, I live in the District of Casamigos with a Nejo and Reposado, and of course you know I got that Blanco. And when I'm with my bitches, we all taking shots till killers got us thinking, feeling and looking hot. When we walk in, niggas get ready to drop that guap for this wop that they know that we got. Casamigos only buy when you can handle it. Me and amigos, we were built so we can handle it. Drink the whole bottle, but not on accident. Damn, Clooney and Gerb, thank you for making this. Drink up the summer, that's not about mine. Go and fill up your cup if you are a real one. Felicia, Zadie, and Kara, go on and get some. Then send the tab to me, cause I am the rich one. Twerk something and shake my ass. I wanna twerk something and shake my ass. I gotta twerk something and shake my ass. I wanna twerk something to twerk something. Gotta twerk something and shake my ass. I wanna twerk something and shake my ass. I wanna twerk something and shake my ass. I gotta twerk something to twerk something. All my ladies in this place, I need y'all to go grab a drink and then come and get ready to twerk something to twerk something. All my fellas in this place, go buy the ladies a drink and leave the rest up to me. I'll have them twerk something to twerk something.
All right, that was Ledon with his song "Twerk Something." Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about it. Let's kick it off to Polo. Polo, what do you think about Ledon in this song?
I thought it was cool. I like the energy he had on the record. This is something where a visual definitely would help the song go a little bit further. So definitely, you should have thought of, or you should think of making a video to it. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, lyrically, it could have been a little tighter, but I get what he was trying to do, and I understand that. And he kind of tied it in with the chorus, so I wasn't mad at that.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Polo. Let's kick it off to our next judge, Sean Barron. Sean, what did you think about Ledon in the song? Sean Barron, what did you think about Ledon and his song? Oh, gotcha. Let's move on to our next judge, Knowledge. Knowledge, what did you think about Ledon and his song?
I thought the song was okay. I like the idea. I like the energy that he was going for. It felt a little dated to me though, just like in the delivery and the lyrics and just like the cadence that was used. It didn't feel like something fresh, new, 2021, 2022. So I don't know. I think it still felt a little early on that particular record. It didn't really like I said, I understand the idea, concept of what he was going for, or the type of energy he was going for. But for me, the execution wasn't all the way there.
There you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. Now let's move on to Sean Barron. Let's see if we can bring him back in here. Sean, what did you think about Ledon and his song?
Yeah, I also met this dude last weekend too. I feel like his energy is great. I think the song is okay. but the energy is definitely great. And I feel like if you keep making songs with that energy, you're gonna cut through. But this one is just okay.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Sean. So, Ladon, we're about to announce the top artist in just a moment. Just give me 1 second while we see who the top artist for today's event is. Before we do that, let's give a quick shout out to our judges and a quick shout out to your social media. And I thank you for joining us today. He is an A&R director at Rock Nation Polo. Where can everyone find you on social media?
I'm on Instagram under POLO underscore the number 2X, just like I have it right there.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Polo. And our next judge, he is VP of A&R Motown Capitol Records. Sean, where can everyone find you on social media?
I'm at Sean Barron, SHAWNBARRON.
There you have it. Thank you, Sean, for joining us today. And last but not least, he's an A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, where can everyone find you on social media?
Hey, I'm on Instagram at God_knowledge.
There you have it. Thank you, Knowledge, for joining us today. And let's announce the winner for today's A&R challenge. So, and just a reminder what the winner gets. They get 3 direct-to-exec events that they can use to meet with these 3 A&Rs, or if they like, or any of our other A&Rs that we work with. So in first place, we actually have a 3-way tie for first place. So all 3 of these artists will win today's prize. And we'll start off with the first artist. That is Cutterman, 100 grand. So congratulations, Cutterman. You are one of the top artists for today's event. Make sure to stay tuned after the event for your prize email. Our next artist that's tied for first place is Snow Loco. So congratulations to Snow Loco and coming in first place. And our next artist has also tied for first, Amir Banks. So congratulations, Amir. You'll also be winning prizes for today's event. Make sure to check out the prize email we'll be sending to you guys after the event with all the details on your prizes. Congratulations to you guys, and a big shout out to every artist that joined us today. Thank you everyone for watching the live stream. We'll see you guys on the next one.